Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over the main types of throws that you'll be asked to make at a combine or any type of pro day that you might have coming up, and the video is going to start right now. As always, if you like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. That really helps us out a ton, and if you have any recommendations for us, go ahead and leave those in the comments. I'm super excited to do this video today. It's going to be on Kyler Murray's pro day. I've had this in my archives for a while. I've already done a breakdown on Kyler Murray, but I think it's a good idea to be able to get a better understanding of what are some of the main types of throws from the drop back perspective and, just the overall trajectory of the throw that you're going to be asked to make, just to help you in being able to get prepared for, a pro day or a scouting combine that you might have here in the near future. So, first thing that we're going to go into here is going to be a 3-step drop. You can see real quick, 3 steps, get rid of the ball. Be able to put that on a line, be very, very accurate with that 3 steps. Okay, then we're going to go into a 3 steps with an out. Now we just got a shotgun, 1 step, be able to throw the slant. Same type of thing here with the out, 1 step, being able to throw the out. This one's going to be a 5-step drop and being able to throw more of like a skinny post. And then this one's going to be a 5-step hitch, be able to throw the out. Got to be able to be accurate there, got to be able to put that on a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch, be able to put that ball on a line. For both of these, you got to be able to put it on a line. This one's going to be out of shotgun. It's going to, again, be the out. 1, 2, 3, hitch, be able to throw. Put that ball in a good place and be able to throw. Show that you have a good amount of velocity when throwing those outs is going to be super, super important. Next one's going to be a 5-step drop with a hitch and throwing the curl. Oh, wait, one more with the out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, be able to throw the curl route. Big thing at the curl route is going to be at about 12 yards, and you got to be aiming for more the outside part of the shoulder when you're throwing that route. This one's going to be a 15-yard out instead of the 10-yard out, so it's a little bit deeper. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they got the curl again. This one's a 15-yard out. This one's another. Or this one, you got to climb the pocket, so it's a 3 steps, climb the pocket, and then be able to throw it about 12 yards over the middle to the tight end, 11 to 12 yards over the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, be able to throw the out. Now it's the wide receiver that's actually running the out route now, not the slot. The other ones were the slot. That one was from the wide. Now we have a corner. Being able to, on that one, he threw it with a lot more arc on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, throw the out, be able to get the 2 feet in, or 1 foot in if it's for college. This one, you put a line on it for the corner, right? So be able to show different trajectories of your actual corner route. 5-step drop, step up, hitch, be able to throw the dig. This one was a 3-step drop from the shotgun, and then scooting over to the side, be able to kind of move the pocket a little bit, and then hit like a crossing route by the tight end about 18 yards down the field. That could be something that they'll do out of play action as well. This one's going to be a quick post. Again, quick post from the slot. Being able to get that ball underneath the safety. Be able to put that ball on a line. Now this one's going to be a comeback. Again, be able to put that ball on the line. Give them plenty of space there for the sideline. But also need to be able to make it so that the ball's away from the defender. These are all obviously to the right, so all these you're going to also want to be able to do them to the left. So it's a 7-step drop, hitch, throw the deep post. For college, you're probably just going to need to do a 5-step drop. This one I was out of shotgun that time. Was able to hitch into it twice, throw that deep post. And now they're going to go with a deep throw to the slot. Right, being able to put a little bit of arc underneath it. That's going to be against like a man coverage type of a defense. So how you can put any arc on that type of a ball. 5 and a hitch. Now throwing the deep, wide takeoff there on the side. 5 and a hitch. And just being able to be accurate with it. Being able to keep it on the outside part of the, on the outside shoulder, outside part of the numbers. Now they're going to switch sides. Right, so just real quick, we'll go over those one more time. It's going to be a 3-step slant. It's going to be a three-step drop, and you're throwing the out. It's going to be a 5-step drop, and you're throwing a post. A 5-step drop, you're throwing a 10-yard out. 5-step drop with a hitch, where you're throwing a curl, a 15-yard out, and a 12-yard in. with the quarterback. He kind of moved over to the side a little bit with that hitch with the 12-yard in. And then a 10-yard out from the outside receiver. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had a 5 steps in a hitch where you're throwing the corner route. We have a 5-step in a hitch throwing a dig route at about 15 yards. We have a crossing route where it's 5 steps in a hitch as well at about 15 to 18 yards. We have a quick post from the slot where that was like a 5-step drop, being able to just kind of get the ball out of the hands pretty quickly there. We have 5 in a hitch for a comeback. And then we have a 7-step drop with a hitch for the deep post. And I said maybe a 5-step drop would be better for, you know, a lot of high school and you know, younger college quarterbacks, or even younger quarterbacks in general. And then we have a deep ball to the slot. That ended up just being like a 5-step. There wasn't even a hitch, it was just a 5-step throw. And then a 5 in a hitch deep throw to the outside receiver. So I got 16 different types of throws here that you got to be able to be prepared for and be able to make and have the footwork for as well. So and making sure you're able to do that to the right and to the left and be consistently accurate. I mean, Kyler Murray here obviously was preparing for being the #1 overall pick, and he was able to make a lot of those throws very, very effectively. And you need to be able to have that similar type of trajectory. So I'd study this video, be able to get a good understanding of what are those trajectories like on those corners. You got to be able to put that on a line, as well as being able to add a good amount of overall height on the actual throw with the digs, you know, how the trajectory of the ball was, how the comeback, the trajectory of the ball was, how that, you know, 10-yard out from the outside receiver, how the trajectory of that ball was. Those are all very, very important. All those balls are really put on a line very, very effectively. And really, football is a game of how well can you throw the ball under 20 yards and how well can you be effectively accurate under those 20 yards. So yeah, it's a huge asset to be able to throw the deep ball very, very effectively. But the reason I made this video is for you to get a great understanding of probably 14 of these routes, or maybe like 12 of these routes are probably under 20 yards in terms of when the receiver is actually going to be able to catch the ball. So being able to be great within the 20 yards is going to be super important for you to be able to get on to the next level and hopefully have a lot of success in your combine or pro day that you have coming up. All right, as always, thanks for watching these videos. If you would like to get a little bit more information about what we do, you can find the link in the description below. We have a lot of different free giveaways with our quarterback ebook. We have a 7-day throw program. We also have a really cool offer going with our breakdowns or with our throw program. If you're interested in our throw program, go ahead and send us an email through the link below, and we'd be happy to get you all set up through that. All right, as always, thanks for watching these videos, and we'll talk to you soon.